Welcome to a video. This video is for January 3rd, Saturday. Happy Saturday, everybody. I hope y'all will have a great rest day. I call it rest day because it is the last day of the week. And as for me, it is currently January 1st, Thursday. And the time is 21:29, which is 9:29 p.m. I have taken several retakes. I started since 8:50 and right now we're at almost 9:30. But it is what it is. It's okay. As long as I keep it positive, keep it moving, it should be good. I'm going to talk about work. I did not work today, and the reason why is when I got up at 6 a.m. it was raining all the way until I think 12 or 1 p.m. and wow, on top of that I realized there were so many cars out. It was congested and it was raining, and to me that is a bad combination. And I thought to myself, why is it so crowded? And then I remembered, dude, it's the new year. People are out with the family and friends having a good time. So once I remember that, I was like, okay, it's probably a good idea for me to stay put because it's raining and the traffic is congested. So I started organizing, but before I started organizing, I was really down and out and in a veggie state. I was thinking about the past, like, woe is me. I've been having it rough since my youth all the way to now. Why can't I get a break? And I'm very grateful. I remember a comment that CIER wrote several months ago, and I remember it was in the really negative. I was in the really negative time, negative state, and there was just so many things going on at once. And he wrote down, I know you're sharing your journey, but is this an example you want to lead by? And when I saw that, I got terrified. Or when I remember it, I was terrified because I remember the Father of Heaven telling me, share your journey and be a good example. And I'm not being a good example. So that pretty much, when I remember that comment, it kind of snapped me back together. And I realized what's in the past, it's in the past. I learned from it. Being down and out, it really got me nowhere. It just made things worse. I'm in the present. Everything's okay. I still got my health. I still could control the situation somewhat. So whatever I could do it now, and hopefully things will go better. Be optimistic that things will go better. As long as I do my best, whatever I can, then cool. And yeah, I kind of got myself together and I started gathering things together. I try to organize the best I can, but it's still a mess. I still got a lot of stuff to take care of. But I mean, I don't want to do it too slowly and I don't want to do it too hastily, but I do want to say is I gotta be efficient as possible. Do things swiftly but not hastily, of course not recklessly, and just get things right. And what else did I do? Oh, my package from Amazon. I ordered the MetaQuest 3 case so I could put the Quest 3 box into my storage, and also the package box that came with it. I could destroy that so I have more space in the car because those two boxes are quite chunky. And unfortunately, I saw that on my Amazon it was delivered to the address. However, the problem is it went to my mailing address. Usually there will be a person there to sign off on it, but it was closed. It's closed on New Year's Eve and on New Year's Day. And I was very troubled, and I was thinking, man, it's probably one of those where it doesn't require a signature. Oh no, I hope I don't get copyrighted. My goodness, people playing loud music. And if it doesn't require the signature, then they could just drop it off. And if they did that, then pretty much whoever walked by would take my package. I think that is the case. I did email the seller. I just asked, hey, does this require a signature? Because I have it sent to a mailing address and I'm not gonna, and they are closed. I just would like to know if you did require no signature, then I understand someone probably just took and got it. And pretty much I will not order from that seller again. So I just put it out there, waiting for his answer. Because if it doesn't require a signature, then I gotta go to USPS and ask them, hey, you know, who did you let sign it, because I did not get the package. Anyways, I try not to think about that too much, because even though if it's missing, I could buy another one. It's not the end. Gotta keep it positive, keep it moving. What else happened? I also went to Walmart when I was organizing. I realized, man, I probably should get another container to put all my gears in, and to see what I really do use, put it in a container. What I don't use, put it in storage. I did that. I need to do more, because unfortunately the light went out. Pretty much it got dark like about 5 or maybe earlier than that, and I couldn't really see the stuff. And I didn't want to turn on the lights because, as I mentioned in my previous video, there are a lot more homeless people now, and I don't want them to park near me. I don't want them to know that I am homeless so they could park near me. I mean, I'm cool with the homeless people, but there's these others that I call them, I don't want to say too bad, I'll just say inconsiderate. That's the most kind thing I could say for the moment, where they just make it life harder for other people, like putting trash around, playing loud music, or just doing very inconsiderate things towards others, making it hard for others. And yeah, that's why I kind of keep it low-key as possible. And yeah, since there was no light out, I couldn't really organize. I had to stop there. But tomorrow I have to work, because while everybody is celebrating the New Year's, for me, my mind is, oh my goodness, bills, bills, bills. And guess what? Tax man. How much do I owe tax man this year? $2,000? Like what? Or more? Less? Hopefully, because I'm not making that much money at all. I'm hoping less. Anyways, also more bills. First of the month, because bills come in every month. I'm going to have the phone. Oh no, the car insurance was like $1,000 for 6 months. And then what else is there? There's the tax man. There's also my credit cards. Also the new loan I got to pay off my other credit card. Oh my goodness. Oh mo. So we're going to have to crank it out tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be good weather. Hopefully there'll be a lot of deliveries, I hope. And yeah, I gotta keep it positive. I need to find another way of income. I mean, I did have a little small talk with CIER about resolutions, and this one I do want to share with others, because one of his resolutions is to be healthier. And I agree, not just for him, but for all of us, even for me, for all of us. When we eat, hopefully we're eating not to be full, or hopefully eating, not eating to be full, because I know some of us, or maybe majority of us, don't have time, so we eat whatever is there. Or sometimes we eat just to comfort ourselves, because I've been there, and I got really huge at one point in my life. And when there came a time where people were telling me, dude, you're kind of round, and I kind of got what they were talking about. And plus none of my clothes were fitting, because I was normally a size 32 waist, and I became a 34, or probably a little bit bigger than that, because I got really big. None of my clothes fit anymore. And I'm not joking when I said that. Like, my pants used to be loose, they become tight pants. And thinking about it, I thought it was pretty strange, because I was so shocked. And my belly, my arms got big, my shirt got really tighter and everything. And yeah, I got really chunky, and I was unhealthy. I remember I was breathing pretty heavy, and unfortunately I had to get myself together. And let me tell you, that was rough. I mean, for me to get back into the shape I was, I mean, I had to desire it. Like, I had to want it really bad in order to get back to the shape I was in, and to be in a healthier state. So what I'm saying is, it was not easy because not only I had to exercise, I also had to be mindful of my diet and what I was eating and what time I was eating, because I usually enjoy eating a lot throughout the whole day, all the way to night, and it was rough. So I'm sharing this, so I'm hoping everybody, doesn't matter if you are also thin, because just because you're thin does not mean you're healthy. Still, you should still always eat to be nutritious, not to be full. Because I remember seeing a study where they was studying a bigger guy and a smaller guy, and it turned out the bigger guy was much healthier than the guy that he was scrawny, he was very thin. And I was surprised. I was very surprised by that study. Anyways, I'm rambling. Is there anything else I need to talk about? Oh yeah, remember the person at my storage place where I go to brush my teeth? Looks like they ruined it. The Inconsiderate ruined it. Now the storage, they're not putting any more paper towels. Because they would, whoever's doing it, the Inconsiderate, the one that, man, left a terrible, I'm not going to say it, but they made a mess on the toilet. It was gross. And they were pulling out so much paper towel. Even though there was toilet paper, they wouldn't even use that. It was just, I don't know what those people were thinking. But they totally destroyed that restroom. But I went again today. And I'm glad. Well, I feel bad for the owner, but because I think I'm not sure if it's a he or she, but that person cleaned it up. But this time, no more paper towels. Because I remember used to be full towel, but I guess they just took it out. And yeah, that's what the inconsiderate people do. They just make it rough for other people. But it's cool with me because I have my own paper towel. So I just rip out a couple sheets and then take it with me. But I'm guessing, I think the toilet paper is going to be next, because since there were no paper towel, I noticed whoever it is, being the inconsiderate, was starting to pull the toilet paper. I think that is the next ready to go. Anyways, I am slurring on my words. And we're already 13 minutes in. I'm going to stop it here. I don't want to ramble too much. I do want to say thank you to all those that have watched the video all the way through. If you're new and enjoy the content, please consider helping me out with a like, a comment, a share. And if you're not subscribed, to subscribe. Any interaction with the video will help me out. It'll let the YouTube algorithm know, or the YouTube land know, that I'm a good content creator, and it'll help out to push more of my content. And to all my returning viewers, thank you so much for your support. I am very grateful, and it's very encouraging, and I need all the encouragement. And yeah, that is it. I do want to share one thing, because I remember CIER, he wrote down, maybe you should, maybe it's a good idea to put a video every week, so it won't be too stressful for me. And I thought it was a great idea. However, remembering how I am, I'm just worried that if I do that, I might not be back for either a couple weeks or maybe even a month, because I remember how I was in my past videos. I'm not sure. I'm thinking maybe just to continue doing the daily videos until I get everything sorted, meaning my table for editing is ready, my camera gear is all ready to go, meaning that I'm ready to vlog. I think that's when I'll cut down on the journaling, the video journaling. I call it the video journaling. And yeah, man, it is rough. For some strange reason, I kept thinking about cooking. Like, I want to pull out my stove. For those that don't know, I bought a mini CIER stove. Also the bag, remember the one from Japan? Oh man, I got it. I mean, I have everything. I also remember I bought the Hexclad pan. That thing was like $130. And plus the CIER stove, I think it was like $70, plus the bag was like $100 and something, or $100. So it was very expensive. But the cool thing about it is it's a very small setup. And I really want to fry something, make French fries or make eggs or something like that. And not on top of that, I also got the air fryer, which I would love to use, but the problem is I can't. And the reason why is I have not organized everything. I'm not sure the camera can pick it up. Oh, I probably can't. There's a huge mess behind this towel. A huge mess. So I gotta clean up that stuff. And I was also thinking, man, maybe I should change up my style on the video, because I could pull out the camera, maybe I could show around, because I want to do something different for 2026, because I want to continually improve. I don't want to keep things static, but making things better and better. And hopefully I could implement it, because I constantly have the ideas, but I just don't put it to action. I'm hoping 2006 I'll put things to action rather than just thinking about it and just let it sit. Anyways, that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next, the Father of Heaven willing, hallelujah, and Sinji Duo, and I hope y'all will have a great Saturday, a great rest day.